I have an old Sega.
Oh, really?
Actually, if you don't mind, come on in.
Sure.
And don't make it, I'm moving, so.
Oh, no problem.
Froggy flips.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Just fine. Are you looking for anything in particular?
I look for vinyl records, cassette tapes, old toys and video games, action figures.
Okay,
Things
we
like-
have an old teddy bear there. It's
Oh, okay.
Plastic.
Okay, let's
You
take a look
know,
at that.
from the 60s. Is
Cool.
that when John was born?
Yeah.
Yeah.
64.
Okay.
He was born. There's a couple little Easter things that either bounce or walk or chirp.
Remember this?
Do you have a store or something where you sell? Or-
I do some collecting. I do some eBay. I do some antique booth.
Oh,
Just
okay.
kinda-
I was going to say, I don't have them ready yet because I am recording them onto CDs.
Uh-huh.
But I have a bunch of vinyl records.
Oh, do ya?
someday. Yeah. But I may be too old for what you like.
Oh, you never know. Never hurts to look around.
Oh, no.
That's really what John needs to do is buy out.
I actually do like this, though. I'm going to buy this from you.
Ah, I knew it. Look what sold, John.
His eyes move and sold it. There you go.
You have a great day.
Thank you, too.
I owe him a quarter.
Oh, just keep that quarter. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Thank you, guys. Have a good day.
You too. Are you looking for anything particular, man?
Fishing pole.
Fishing poles. No.
I just keep seeing stuff.
That's okay. That's okay. Because I was shopping after buying.
This one's two. I'll buy this too.
We actually enjoy shopping after buying.
That's when you find the best stuff. All right. I think I'm done. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Good morning. How much on the hubcaps? Some sort of old Jeep.
Really?
Yeah, I guess so. How much you ask?
Oh, ain't it?
What's that?
No.
Yeah. What are you asking for him?
Hold on, just a minute.
Okay.
What do you want on the hook? Get $5. Yeah, I got it.
$5?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just get rid of them.
Sold.
They're worth a lot more than that, but I don't care.
I just think they're neat.
I got a $1.
$1 on the jacket? Okay. You make it hard to say no, don't you? Let's see. So we're at $6. There's 10.
Just whatever's out there.
Just go ahead and keep it. Thank you guys so much.
All right, thank you. You want a bag for that?
I'll just shove it in there. It'll be okay. Thank you so much. Good luck, guys. Good. How are you? Kind of feels like it. I don't think it was supposed to.
It's supposed to be beautiful today.
Yeah. Morning. Okay. Okay, cool. I'll go look in there. Is it okay just to walk in there and look? Is that the price, $5?
Yeah.
Okay.
It works still.
Oh, okay.
We should put Skittles in them.
Right on. And that's $5 too?
Yep.
Okay. I can't say no to that. I'll take both of those. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Sure.
You have a wonderful day.
Thank you too.
Thank you.
Morning, how are you?
Improvement Store has chosen 100 communities to help out as part of their 100 Impact Projects, just their way to giving back. And King Brown teamed up with them for one of the first hometown projects. He chose to renovate the Girls and Boys Club in his hometown of Chattanooga, Tennessee. Well, it's all completed, and King went back to...
$20.50.
Right.
There you go. Don't worry about the quarters. Thank you so much, guys.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Have a good day.
Are you interested in any jewelry or old lighter?
I'll look, sure.
Okay. I have them in my pocket because
Okay.
when I put them out, things tend to sprout legs and walk away.
I'll look at anything.
Okay. Emco triplex pipe lighter, 1908.
That's pretty. How much you asking on that?
20.
I'll do these two.
Those two?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got 35.
35.
He was a one-armed man.
Oh, really?
This sounds wild, but he was.
Let's see. 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I appreciate you showing me. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Thanks. Good morning.
Good morning. Any questions, let me know. That works.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
Still getting set up. So if there's anything specific you're looking for, let me know.
Okay. Do you have any old toys or video games or records or anything like that?
I have an old Sega.
Oh, really?
Actually, if you don't mind, come on in.
Sure.
And don't make it's, I'm moving, so
Oh, no problem.
we have to look past the mess. So this was my son's.
Okay. Oh, cool.
Okay, so there's this stuff, and then there's this. So I don't know. I don't know anything about what it's worth or anything like that. You know, I have no idea.
Would you do 80?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hopefully this is worth a whole lot more than 80 to you, but you know, but for me, it was been in boxes. He's
Yeah.
actually in town.
I think 80's safe in case, you know,
Okay.
stuff doesn't work or something.
Right. And you know, if there's a problem, you know where I am.
Oh, no, don't worry about that. It's part of the game.
Well, I know, but I want to be. I don't know. I just want to be as good as I can.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Sure. My pleasure. I'm gonna come out right after you.
Okay. How much you have on your beats?
They do work. There is a flaw.
Oh, okay.
I'll show it to you.
Right.
And it was past the warranty. Otherwise, I did send them in, but it was past the warranty. It did come
okay.
open there, but they still work. $10.
Look, sure.
And if you're handy and you can fix things,
Oh, I'm sure there's something you can do.
right? I just, you know, he wanted the wireless one, so it was worth it.
Works for me. Thank you. Anthony, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
Hey.
I just
Hey.
got a little bit of stuff.
Okay.
I've got 3 rooms to go through,
Right on.
but I mean,
Oh yeah, cool stuff though. Oh man.
I know there's a ton more out there.
Yeah. So like you think you have more than this then?
Oh yeah.
All right.
And some of the stuff is, you know, like that. I might find some of the pieces later, and I might not.
Right. All right. What are you thinking on this stuff? Do you have any idea?
I have no idea.
So accessories.
That's all the guns and backpacks and stuff.
We do like 150 bucks.
Sounds good.
Cool. Just make sure you call me when the rest is ready.
I will.
40, 60, 81. Count that real quick. And that should be 50. Awesome, buddy.
Thank you much, sir.
I'm excited to see more. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I know I got a lot more He-Man stuff down there, G.I. Joe stuff,
Yeah.
odds and ends.
I love this kind of stuff, man. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Take care.
Have good.
Thanks, you too. All right, everyone, we made it back to the garage. It was another really great day, in my opinion, especially when you factor in that last little Facebook Marketplace pickup. That may have not looked like much, but that is my absolute favorite kind of stuff to buy, so I was pretty excited about it. And it's kind of an interesting little story how that even happened, so I'll tell you more about that when we get to it. But real quick, let me show you all the cool stuff I picked up to resell. At that first little sale, didn't spend much at all. Picked up this Edward Mobley bear from, I think, the 1960s. It was only 75 cents. Its eyes open and closed. It's kind of creepy looking. Believe it or not, this sells for between like 30 and 40 bucks. And then they also had this cool little windbreaker that was $2. It's made by King Louis, which is a decent brand for these older jackets. But aside from just having some cool colors, it has this Ford Union logo on it from the Indianapolis plant from the 40th anniversary. So I'm sure there's someone out there that would want this. This is actually where Sarah's grandpa retired from, so she was kind of excited to see this as well. At another sale, I picked up these Beats headphones. As she showed us, the ear pad is kind of coming loose from the plastic. I didn't buy these to sell anyway, so I'll probably just kind of maybe glue them back together or something. I don't really like to sell Beats online just because there's just over the years there's been so many fakes made that it's just not something I like to do. But I figured for, you know, kind of a knock-around pair of headphones, 10 bucks was not a bad price to pay. Then at this sale, got some pretty cool stuff. Got this sealed Beatles Monopoly. It was $15, but it sells for between like 30 and 45. And with Christmas coming up, you know, maybe that'll spike a little bit. Also got these Beatles pins. They were $5 for all of them, so basically like $1 a piece. Thought they were pretty cool, and they actually look old because they have the longer pins on them that kind of overlap. So I'm not exactly sure when these are from, but I was happy to pay $5 for all of them. I just thought it was kind of neat. And then she pulled some more stuff out of her pocket, and she had this old lighter, a couple bags of sterling silver jewelry, and then this bag of 14K jewelry. But I figured for the 14K jewelry, she was only asking 15 bucks, so it would almost be stupid not to get it. I got a little scale here so we can see how much it weighs. So we have a little ring and a little bracelet. It looks like they weigh right around 4.7 grams. So I'll look and see what today's current scrap value is, and I'll put about what that's worth scrap gold content. But these are actually decent little pieces. There's no stones or anything, but it's just a nice little ring, and the bracelet's in decent shape as well, so we'll see. And then she had this lighter for 20 bucks. It's an Emco triplex. These kind of range in value. I'm not sure how old this one is. I think age definitely matters. It's in pretty good condition, so we'll see. But with the gold, I figured that it was probably worth the gamble because I figured there was going to be money there. So definitely a good deal for all this stuff, and I'm happy to have found it. At another sale, I picked up two things. Paid $5 for this Adler J5 typewriter. Needs a little cleaning, but it actually looks in pretty good shape in my opinion. This was made in West Germany. Adler's a decent brand to look out for. These can sell on eBay for $100 or more. I normally sell my typewriters in the antique booth. Depending on how clean I can get this one may go online. We'll see. And then I paid another $5 for this old gumball vending machine. It's nothing special, but I kind of instantly saw a project with it. In that buy I did with the Garbage Pail Kids, another thing I found in there were all these 1990s aliens that are in the little acorns that go inside a vending machine. So I kind of saw this as a cool little display piece. Maybe paint it some cool retro 90s colors like orange or pink or something, and fill it up with these, and I just thought it might look cool. So then we have this sale here. I picked up a jacket for $1. Looks like it went to some sort of local sign shop or something called Einstein Signs. But just a really cool old jacket with that cool Einstein graphic on it. Has John embroidered on the front, and it was made by West Arc. So definitely worth $1, I think. Someone's gonna think that's cool. And then they also have these old Jeepster hubcaps. They're not in perfect shape, but if you kind of look them up on eBay, they rarely are in perfect shape. It looks like a set of these, even with like some paint chips and dents and stuff, can sell for, you know, upwards of a couple $100. The better condition, the more value, obviously. I'll probably list each one separately, but I'm thinking somewhere between like 20 and 50 bucks a piece is kind of what I'm guessing. So probably won't be the quickest seller in the world, but they're definitely cool, I think. And then we have this little video game buy. I know that everyone's out there looking for vintage gaming stuff, but when it comes to these like Sega consoles especially, I feel like you have to really buy them smart, because in my experience they rarely work properly, and you pretty much just have to sell them for parts if you're not going to refurbish them yourself. The ones that you see going for a lot of money, someone usually has already refurbished them, like changed the screens and fixed stuff on them. So there were 2 Game Gears and then this Nomad right here, and they all have problems, so they're all going to be sold as parts. So I paid $80 for everything, and there's still money to be made there. But like I said, you know, you just have to kind of be careful with this stuff. All these games, there's nothing real special. There's Toy Story 2, Sonic and Knuckles. I think Road Rash 3 might be the best one. Vector Man's not that valuable. The Nomad has problems like the sound doesn't work. It's all scratched up. The screens does, I think, have some issues. I think this could still sell for between $100 and $200. But like I said, it will be listed as parts. The Game Gears, the screens are pretty much shot on both of them. That pretty much drops the value down to about 25 bucks a piece on them, I think. They both did have Sonic games in them. I think they work well enough for me to test those, and then I can sell those separately. There were like some manuals and stuff in there. An old Pokemon manual, not in the best shape, but Star Fox Adventures for the GameCube is not in there, so it is case only. Probably what ended up being the best part of it was this Game Boy Advance with Pokemon Ruby version. It did not have a charger. It did not power up. I did have a charger at home, so I was able to test it. Luckily, it does work. So the Game Boy Advance is in pretty okay shape. It should do all right. Pokemon works, but the battery has dried out, so that definitely drops the value too. If you press start, it says that the internal battery has dried out. So that's how you know. And then the last thing were these old toys here. So what happened was there was a Facebook Marketplace ad for this Masters of the Universe vinyl record. And the description basically said, cleaning out an old basement from an estate. So I just kind of replied to the ad and I said, hey, I'll buy that record. Also, while you're cleaning out the basement, if you come across any other old toys, or I name some more stuff I buy, I'd be happy to meet up and buy it from you. A day later, I got a message and she basically said, my husband found some old G.I. Joes. Here's his phone number if you want to text him. So I did. He was able to find some stuff. Apparently, he's not even been through the whole house yet. He met up with me, and I bought him. I offered $150, and so you may have noticed there were all these broken G.I. Joes. It was a bin full of legs, torsos, and crotches, which is what happens to G.I. Joes over time. The O-ring inside them dry rots, and they just come apart, and all of them had come apart. So basically, when I got these home, I laid them all out on the floor, and Sarah and I went through and matched up every torso with every crotch and every pair of legs, and we came up with 57 figures that need repaired. So then basically what you do is you take these O-rings, you take the figure apart with a screwdriver, and you basically put it back together with these O-rings. Then there was this container full of accessories. So kind of what I'm doing now is I'm trying to match up every figure with as many accessories that originally came with it as possible, so I can try to have as many complete figures as I possibly could. It's a lot of work, but it's a labor of love because I love this stuff. So there's like 57 different figures in here. Not every one is going to be complete, and not everyone is going to be worth that much money. They're all from the 80s. I think there are going to be some that are pretty surprising and worth the effort. Like this guy here. So far, he's the only one I've actually put together. It's Blowtorch. He actually has all of his accessories. I did fix him, got him all put back together, so he's a complete action figure. And this one should sell for between like 30 and 50 bucks. And then there's probably plenty that'll sell for under 10 bucks, but these little home runs are kind of what makes it worth it to me, just because it's a satisfying job to put them all back together. And I go from having a bin of old broken toys to things that people collect and can enjoy, and I'm happy to do it. It's just a lot of fun, I think. There was also a bunch of vehicles. I've not really gone through these yet to see how complete they are, but there's quite a few different G.I. Joe vehicles in here. And then, of course, there were some Masters of the Universe figures. No accessories on these. They're very dirty. They need cleaned up. But if you have watched this channel at all, you know that I'm always on the hunt for Masters of the Universe figures. I don't have a lot of vintage ones yet because I'm just now starting to rebuild my collection, but these are going to be cleaned up and staying with me. I'm going to go through all these vehicles, see how complete they are, and then in my spare time I'll just put G.I. Joe figures back together, see what they're worth, and probably put them up for sale. So definitely not a quick way to make money, but you got to choose your battles and do what you enjoy, or else what's the point, right? Alright guys, so that's all I got for you this time. As always, I want to thank you so much for watching the video, but until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. Love ya. Bye. When they hear that cha-ching and they all look at me, I guess they'll know I'm buying this crap.